Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look again in the gold market. So finally, last week market has shown good pace. So you can see the breakout of the channel has happened, and in general our suggestion seems to be correct, because if you remember on Friday morning we said, well, if you have long position, it makes sense to take the profit right at the 1520 area, because that will be agreement resistance and very big chances that market will not pass through it at the first touch. And that really has happened. So you can see once market has hit the COP target, significant pullback has happened closer to the end of the session. So actually market already is challenging this resistance for the third time. So first time it was right at the P point and was minor pullback. Second test, if you remember, we talked about it when the market has formed here a reversal session. Then its pullback has followed, and that now is a third test of this resistance. The market also hits the COP. So fundamental background currently stands friendly to the gold market, because we see that some deteriorating of the statistics in the United States. So the economy starts to show worse numbers, and it definitely we see that numbers become not as good as it was in the first half of the year, and we see this decreasing of the performance of the United States economy across the board. So we see not just some one indicator becomes worse, but all line of the indicators. So we see the retail sales is dropping, ISM index is dropping, construction, production. So all numbers of the indicators shows some worse numbers compared to what we saw in the beginning of in the first half of the year. This suggests that we will see not just rate cut from the Fed, but also it could make more dovish statement on the economy performance in the future. So currently, the second factor is the United States-China relationship is also far from resolving. Brexit turmoil keeps uncertainty, and although we see some improvement, some agreement stands on the table, but it's not final point stand in this issue as well. So all the stuff supports the gold performance, and this background looks friendly, which means that chances on the upward continuation are not really bad, and it really could happen. Besides, upward action currently at this point mostly corresponds to technical analysis, because as we talked about it every time, we have incompleted 1567 target on the weekly chart, and also potentially we are watching for a double repo sell pattern, which could be formed also on the weekly. So that's, in shortly speaking, the background that we have for the gold. Speaking on the technical picture in the daily chart, once COP has been hit, currently for the market is crucial to stand and hold above this consolidation, above the flag, because in fact this breakout already has happened. So return right back down, dropping back to the middle of this flag, and especially breaking the C point, this will be very bearish, and it will suggest that market will show the downward acceleration. That's the thing that we do not want to see in the current performance. So not just because we're big fans of the bullish action on the gold, but just because we are talking right now about the bullish context. So if this will happen, this context will turn just to the bearish. Above the market, we have the OP at 1534, and what is more important for us, we have the XOP, which stands at 1571. So this target totally satisfies us, because weekly XOP stands 1567 approximately, and they stand very close to each other. And hitting of the daily target automatically will mean that our weekly target will be hit as well. The XOP at 1571 could be reached, just because if market, it will happen really that market will come close to the top. Don't forget that there are a lot of stops have been placed here, and once it will be triggered as usual, that will add more fuel to the fire, and gold will jump just technically on the stop orders execution right to the XOP target. But that is a bit longer term targets, because this tends even be above the daily overbought, so we're not interested in it on the common week. What is more important for us is that market will be able to hold above this consolidation, above this trend line. That's a very crucial moment, which we will keep an eye on in the beginning of the week. So if we'll take a look at the fall time frame chart, take a look what has happened. Once COP target has been reached, market has formed perfect bearish engulfing pattern. Appearing of the engulfing means two things. First of all, that downward action will continue. Second, that the downward action probably will take the shape of the ABCD pattern on the intraday chart. It means that scalp traders could consider taking the short position here based on this engulfing pattern with the downward continuation. So I suggest that should be some kind of the ABCD pattern to the downside. Here you can see that we have strong support cluster 1495, and also 1490 is the trend line. So 1490, 1495 will be our crucial area where we will keep an eye on a possible taking of the long position. So especially if the action will be gradual. Also, as you can see, that pivots stands around this area, so slightly above it. That being said, for daily traders, we do nothing. Wait when this engulfing pattern will reach the target and retracement will be over. Then we will be able to consider taking out the long position. For the scalp traders who will use this engulfing pattern for taking the short position, you could consider something of that sort. So this will be kind of the ABCD action to the downside. But first, for example, based on this downward action, you could consider minor ABCD retracement, and you could watch for gutless people to sell here to take the position. So that's two different steps that we probably should get on the coming week. First, we will get the scalp short trading step for the intraday traders. Then, close to the end of the week, maybe by the end of the week, especially when this market will meet the Fed Reserve statement, we turn back to the bullish scenario, especially if market will be around 1490, 1495 area. So because there we probably should get some bullish patterns. One of them could be gutless people to buy when the retracement will be over. That will be set up for the daily traders. We trade gold on the daily chart because the daily chart we have bullish trend, we have overall bullish context. So that's our preliminary trading plan for the gold on the coming week.